Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
And goal to go.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, first and goal. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Brashad Perriman there to make the grab.
That was a good first opening drive.
Extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep.
Out of bounds.
And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown.
That's it, wow.
Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his own rhetorical skills were on point.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown.
Yeah.
So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter.
So, like, y'all think reining them in is like, that's what shows skill?
Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he'll go out of bounds.
Okay. I'm just asking.
The catch and run there, good for 16 the first.
Okay.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Because our franchise is like niggas mutt, if that makes sense. Because, you know, we load up on teams, you know what I'm saying? So, like, there's that, and then there's regular teams. So I was just like, and then there's random in. Yeah, that's why I asked.
So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something.
He does.
Down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
It's like they boost their overalls because they don't have no X factors. Like, overalls matter in what draft.
That makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
The play possession
The
fake.
fact that he said you stink is so funny to me, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's funny because he says you stink. I don't know why he thought of saying that.
Drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down.
That shit was so funny to me.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. They'll set up a throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Breshad Perriman, but it'll be second and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
That's what though.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's
That's fucked up.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the
Why was he 11th grade on JV? Talking about that shit not allowed, right?
attention elsewhere to no avail.
a big one coming in this divisional round playoff. Third and
He
goal.
can't. He couldn't have been.
They'll run it with
He literally could not have been.
He's in. Touchdown.
He literally could not have been. Well, legally speaking, he couldn't have been.
As the
Genius.
Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail early.
Oh, so Eli was crazy?
Playoffs, not a great combination as they've got it first and 10.
Oh.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking here for Smith downfield. Traquan
No, I'm talking about y'all senior year though.
but it's going to be second down.
The scoreboard tells the story for him a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation
Ooh.
time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well.
Ooh.
Make them really earn it.
Being chased out left. And his
Okay,
pass
so
incomplete.
I did. Should Jab like run by committee, or it was just Jake Lowe and then Eli would come in?
The threat of a second third and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Gotcha.
Two drives, one
I was just wondering.
touchdown game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow
Oh, so y'all coach was like, I'd rather lose sophomore and freshman. Ah, gotcha.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
That's what's up. Because I remember seeing him. You said he's pretty good. He went to school. But literally, I think everybody in this, well, maybe not Malcolm because he had no tape. But if anybody had any type of tape, we could have played
decisions to
ball in college. So I don't really mean you're good.
accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the pass?
It's hard to get a basketball offer. I tell niggas that all the time.
Pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you got to disrupt the timing and then throw in the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the
I because ain't Kamari like 6'8"?
there and a first down. The start for them.
Are you 6'5"?
Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on
Oh.
offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that.
Oh, that's cheating. That don't count, bro.
Incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Easy to tell who
Oh,
was
okay.
targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this one
So, time out. So, what do y'all think is harder to get a offer in? Basketball or football? I say basketball all the time.
that second catch, I saw him in the huddle.
You said what, Malcolm?
Let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off
I just said because I always said it because the talent gap. Like the best nigga at your school might not get an offer.
But that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen
Not for real.
pretty sensational.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 20.
Ball is life. It's at AAU games.
And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
2 yards on the
The
pickup.
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful. There was a big impact on 1st down. He was trying to get that to Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield.
Yeah, I'm really in his jersey. He has completed a pass.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll
Shut up.
set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
A loss of 5 yards.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will
Overtime. I refuse to believe ball is life. That's football.
you know what's going on here on a very
Or under the radar.
divisional round weekend. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going back
Football is hard though too.
with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
What about soccer? What's the nigga in soccer? I wonder if that shit hard.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 42.
You don't think so?
Run for Pollard.
Baseball gotta be easy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Baseball has to be easy. Niggas are getting drafted out of high school.
On that pickup. Now Pollard.
Okay, cool, right? Derrick Henry wasn't gonna get drafted out of high school.
There was closed pretty quickly.
And Derrick Henry might have had the best
They won that
high school year ever.
attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Give him free on the run there. Now they're looking at
All right, but did you see Derrick Henry?
just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places.
That's true. Good point. It's not as often no more. They lied. It was Derrick.
To throw. Oh, he may have
No, but they said that the last person. They said the last person. Adrian Peterson said wasn't before. Was
incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On play action.
no, no good. I would have died.
This is caught inside the 15. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to
Yeah.
go in the first half.
Derrick, but yeah, I don't think Derrick Henry. Yeah, Derrick Henry was probably the last nigga to me.
Running with Kamara.
I'm gonna have to wait until his prime is over because
Gain on the ground, and that'll
AP's prime though was kind of crazy. AP prime was kind of crazy, and it lasted for so long.
he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's
Like when did Adrian Peterson stop being like that nigga?
on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what'll be a 3rd and 4. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try
Okay, and when was that? That was like 3 years, right?
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit
That was like a 3-year stretch, right?
get 3 before half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Tucker's kick.
Okay, so it's 3 years. I think.
The lead now to 7.
I ain't gonna lie, I think Derrick Henry got about 2 more years of this shit. If he does 2 more years of this, I think I take Derrick Henry's.
Then they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into
And his prime, I think he stays in Tennessee.
At their own 25-yard line.
And his prime, I think he stays in Tennessee, but I think he does end up going to a different team.
Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. He will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup.
Or you think we could like make it to the finals, realistically speaking? You think we could make it to the finals, realistically speaking? I'm not asking you, Malcolm. Anywho, cause that little, it's that I hate when little niggas talk to me like that. Anyway, I think we could. I think we could.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be
I don't like the fact that they call that nigga Mount, but hey man, that's how y'all want to call him. You're right, exactly. If that's what you want to call him, go ahead, champ. Okay, time out. We beat the. You think we beat the Sixers? I do. I do. Okay, the Nets. I'm not gonna argue the Nets, but I do think we could beat the Sixers. I think we could beat the Bucks too. Anywho, I really do think we could beat the Sixers. I really do. I'm not playing with the Nets. They got it, bro. But the Sixers. All right, cool, right? But like, what if he gets cold? Like, he's literally the only nigga that can score in that time. Ben Simmons, I don't know what the fuck Ben Simmons does in the playoffs. Nets, we're not. Yeah, you're right. That's true.
Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's
A lot of niggas do that, though, Jay.
and he gets this away. And look at this. This is a good one. Now here's Rawls.
Giannis just runs. Alright, cool. I should just kept going straight.
Sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Who else going? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who we do the Nets. I would just have to pray they get cold.
Counter, here's Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Y'all really think the Lakers could beat the Nets, though? In the 7-game series?
Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
That was an example of excellent defense.
I don't think they beating them, bro.
So now he brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put in the hands.
Okay, so time out, right? Nobody can guard LeBron. Nobody can guard KD. Nobody can guard AD. What?
And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. He needed 2. He got 1. That's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
I don't think he guard.
Speed is the hallmark of today's
He didn't guard him.
But the key to good rushing defense
And it's fine. It's both ways.
set the edge.
They'll set up to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground.
What's the league average? Time out. What's the league average?
Away to stretch their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have
What's the league average? But okay, time out. What is the league average for field goal percentage?
Seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can
Yeah, 38 is bad.
matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold
Yeah, 38 is
on to
bad.
this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there.
25-yard line.
So when you said 2015,
The Rams offense.
granted, I'll admit I'm a casual. So when was that?
Time it has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
Oh, so it was Golden State.
Crazy on that sideline.
I want to make sure it was gold.
Drives you berserk.
And you say he was strapped? You say KD strapped that nigga?
As you said, not even get to the red
They
zone.
only had to.
Not even put
Oh, Iggy strapped him.
They've got to take a deep
Gotcha. Okay.
relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes.
You can't nobody guard that shit, bro.
One shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back.
I'd be very shocked to see the Lakers win this shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Near the 40,
Because now they got Blake Griffin and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Only a gain of 2 there.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. I'm not a basketball fan, so I won't, you know, nitpick. I just don't see it though.
Bucks are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And they'll get him down after a pickup.
Yeah, Clint, just say you're a casual, so when you say shit like that, like niggas don't really get at you for real.